Agundo. Now, Interior and National Administration Cabinet Secretary Kericho and Kisumu has transferred police bosses from Kericho and Kisumu following an escalation of clashes on the Sondu border that has led to the death of 7 people. This as Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition condemned the ongoing clashes, accusing some big names in the county and national governments of instigating the violence. Rosongoi has more details.
Renewed clashes along the Kisumu-Kericho border have left at least 7 people dead in a span of 24 hours. Already learning has been disrupted in about 7 schools around Sondu. Along the roads, a few people are seen walking in 2s or 3s, carrying arrows and pangas as they keep watch while speaking in low tones. Residents have fled the Wharton area following Wednesday's pre-dawn attack, which left several others hospitalized with injuries inflicted by arrows.
Yenye inafanya hii vita inatendeka sana kila wakati. Ni kama ni uisi wa ng'ombe na mahali ya mpaka pia inafanyikana. Wakisa kuja ngambo hii waive ng'ombe, tukianza kutafuta mang'ombe zetu, ama wakikuja kuiba uisi ya usiku, wanaua watu wetu.
Announcing measures to contain the escalation of violent crime in Sondu town and its environs, Cabinet Secretary Kericho and Kisumu has transferred all local security heads from both Kisumu and Kericho counties over the ongoing violence and property damage in the area. In a statement, Kisumu said lives have been lost, property destroyed and civil order grossly undermined during the past 2 days. The CS stated that the government has deployed a contingent of specialist security personnel along the border. The special deployment will be supervised jointly by the Rift Valley and Nyanza regional security teams with firm instructions to ensure immediate resumption of normalcy. Kisumu noted that additional measures to contain the situation and suppress further crime may be announced on Friday after a need assessment and review of the efficacy of the measures put in place on Thursday. On the other side, Azimio la Umoja coalition termed the clashes as senseless murders and violence prevailing in Sondu, adding that the violence is now taking a political trajectory and breeding mistrust between residents.
Let's make no mistake, the violence and mayhem in Sondu is not an ordinary disagreement between villagers. Big names are behind this violence. They include leaders and politicians from neighboring counties and in the national government.
The dawn raid was so brazen such that the attackers continued raiding homes, setting others on fire in the full glare of security officers from both counties.
Vijana waliongezeka zaidi ya 100 wakatuvamia, na polisi hawakuwa na, walikuwa naegemea upande mmoja, walikuwa naegemea upande ule ndio walikuwa hawakushughulika naye. Mapolisi hawakushughulika nazi.
The apparent bias, indifference and helplessness of security officers in the area as violence has raged on, we are demanding investigations to be carried out against individuals who have been implicated as sponsors of the violence.
Meanwhile, the chairman of the Luo Council of Elders, Kericho Odungiranda, accompanied by other elders, visited the victims of the clashes and the families who lost their loved ones at the St. Joseph Nyabondo Hospital.
Our people is being killed for no reason. I come to understand the president is coming to Nyanza. Let him come to Nyabondo first, hospital, and see what has happened here.
Kericho Governor Eric Mutai has also appealed to leaders in the region to refrain from issuing divisive statements that exacerbate an already precarious situation.
Boundaries are issues that can be resorted, but not through violence. So I call upon our people not to retaliate, while at the same time I call upon our brothers from Kisumu. I remind you this, that we are all Nilots. You are butchering your fellow brother and sister, and it doesn't help matters. I call that we all be sober enough. Let us embrace dialogue. Let us embrace consultation.
Earlier in the day, governors from 4 Nyanza counties urged the government to urgently send a contingent of GSU officers to Sondu in order to restore peace and security. The tension in Sondu area was reportedly sparked by a cattle theft incident on Monday, in which a man from the neighboring Soin-Sigowet sub-county was killed for allegedly being involved in animal theft. Rosongoi, NTV.